St. John's United Methodist Church is at a marvelous crossroads. We are growing in beautiful and promising ways as new people continue to find their way into our congregation as they seek places to meet God in community and to bring that experience of God into their lives in the world. In February, St. John's will embark upon a capital campaign called Forward Steps. This $1.4 million endeavor is to address residual debt, to retire a debt that we have accrued over time. We call this campaign Forward Steps because that phrase describes the essence of our faith journey. From the time Jesus first calls us, we respond by stepping forward, walking forward, moving forward, rolling forward, sometimes inching forward, and every now and then leaping forward in faith. One instance in our church's 68-year history of having leapt forward occurred about 15 years ago when the congregation decided on a bold endeavor to renovate and expand these facilities for them to be more welcoming to new people. What remains of that bold endeavor in terms of financial responsibility is a loan of approximately $1 million. We have two paths in terms of addressing that loan. The first path is to pay it off entirely this coming winter with our capital campaign. To do so would redirect and repurpose approximately $100,000 yearly for ministry and mission, opening our doors even more widely to the world, both in welcoming others and in reaching out in ways that change the world, as well as becoming a beacon for the wider church and for the world. The second path is to continue to service that debt on schedule. To do so will mean taking on upwards of $30,000 yearly beginning next year. That is money that would be shifted away from the transforming ministries and mission that we value so deeply at St. John's, as well as from the staff that lead us so capably in that work. I believe that for both strategic and pragmatic reasons, the time is now for St. John's to eliminate that debt, to free up those funds to be redirected to mission and ministry, with bold new endeavors to reach out beyond our walls, to invite others into community, as well as to be a presence of compassion and justice in our community and beyond. In a sense, Jesus is saying to us again, follow me. Be the church for those who wait for your leadership today and for those who will benefit from it tomorrow. Be the church in the ways you have been before, stepping forward in faith, leaping in faith. And be the church as you have never been before, going boldly into new endeavors of mission and ministry. During February, we will be focusing on Forward Steps. And at the end of the month, we'll all be asked to make a financial commitment to this endeavor. In the meantime, I would ask you to begin already to consider the way that you will participate in this undertaking, maybe even giving leadership in the gift and pledge that you choose to give. And as you do, I would invite you to be offering a simple prayer that Liz and I are already beginning to share as we consider our part in Forward Steps. That simple prayer goes this way: Lord, what do you want to do through me? As your senior pastor, I'm excited to share with you what God is doing among us and honored to walk beside you as we grow in trust that the God who calls us will also provide for us. The God who sends us will also guide us in these things. I trust that God will lead us to deeper faith as we answer the call to share our treasure for the good work of God's realm among us and in the world, creating a community where God's love changes people and God's people change the world. May God bless this sacred journey that leads us forward from here.